did. Herb did what no fella has ever been able to do for Janet before. He managed to turn her into Claudia Schiffer. But more about that later. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll be seeing the hottest new cheekbones in rock and roll. Somebody give me a break! Here on the MTV Hot Seat. And, you know, watching some of these videos gives me a real kick. A lot of these videos that we'll be seeing this week are award-winning videos. And I remember the time that we lost 18 awards in a row on the MTV Awards. And I sat in front of, that's when I realized we were onto something big. And we sat in front of, well, right behind the James Brown, Mr. James Brown. And I remember that he leaned over back to me and my partner, Pete Angelis, and we are the Picasso brothers, the one who have directed all the videos you've seen me in. And he said, "You boys are going to sweep up tonight." Well, long about the 7th or 8th loss in a row, I remember leaning over and tapping James Brown on the back and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Brown, did you mean like after the show?" Little video for you. This man's gravestone, da-da-da-da. I didn't get up this morning. Well, I figured, you know, I'd rather have you walk past my gravestone and say, "Hey, how come Dave didn't get no monument?" as opposed to, "How come Dave got a monument?" Give me a little commercial in time. And welcome back to my living room. David Lee Roth right here on the Hot Seat. What you're about to see is my brand new video, A Little Ain't Enough. And I spent about 4.5 months living in a $15 a night hotel room up in Vancouver, Canada, in an effort to get the sounds and the sights and the smells of those streets onto the tape and onto the video. So what you're seeing is everything that I saw around me. These are the fantasies that I had at that time. And it's a case of walk it like you talk it. You know, a lot of the neighborhoods that these bands describe to you in their songs, the closest they've been to them is watching them on the TV set. It's like in Texas. Everybody in Texas thinks they're a cowboy or cowgirl, but the closest most of them been to a real cow is standing in line at McDonald's. So let's walk it like we talk it one time, baby. You got to say yes to another excess, because a little ain't enough.
G'day, Andrew with you, filling in for Martha Quinn for MTV Prime. Now, I'll tell you what, we're going to kick off the show tonight with something very version, a special version. Now, I don't think we've cut out all the good things. There's still the arguments, there's the talking, you know, videos are like girlfriends to me. I'm continually astonished at the choices other people make. My girlfriend called me last night, in fact, and she told me, "Dave, if you go out partying again, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to miss her. And I'll miss you too right after this commercial." And a lot of people have been asking me just recently, "Dave, how is it that you come so far? How is it you last so long?" I tell them, "Homeboy, what's the matter? Ain't you never seen an enigma before?" And it's all based on a very simple premise, which is what I do, yeah, I take very seriously. And what we do as a team, I take even more seriously. United States, we're at the East, we're at the West. We're going to start in the South. That's right, the South of U.S. And then we're going to head north, right up a U.S. right after this. Diamond Dave at your service in the hot seat indeed. Glad to see all you little skeeters finally found enough time to pull your hands out of your pants and tune in the TV set. Yeah! And we're here for the rest of the week, in fact. And you know, a lot of musicians do see this kind of programming or this kind of action as being like a searching of the soul. It's like being at Border Patrol. I've been at Border Patrol. This ain't it. And I kind of look at it like maybe I can illuminate a little bit for you what you hear on that record,
or what you see on the stage, you know, because he who knows how, and you all know how to do this stuff, all you got to do is watch the TV, all you got to do is look in the magazines, you know how, you look at the pictures, you know how. But he who knows how will always be working for he who knows why. And I'm here to tell you why. See you tomorrow.
Both were empty at the time and no one was hurt. MTV